everybody, it's Jeremy.
And Jay.
And that confirmation. And Jay.
Then
We're back. We're back with more Tales of Destiny. We had a heartfelt moment with Rudy.
wow.
Yeah.
みんな、さっきはごめんね。
You ain't got nothing to apologize
もう
for.
大丈夫なのか。
This. Huh?
I really, again, I think I've said this like 30,000 times, but I really like the costume and character design in this game. Considering the limitations that I feel like they are working with, nothing is so incredibly crazy outlandish, but each person looks different, looks unique, looks cool, right? It's good.
チェルシーも悪かったわね。
Quite good.
いいんです。私こそ生意気言ってすみませんでした。
俺もみんなに謝らなくちゃいけない。俺リオンの仇を取りたいってそれだけで頭がいっぱい
Which is
に
a
なっ
good
て
thing.
た。
Get that vengeance. Get it.
口では別のこと言ってても結局はそのことばかりを考えてたんだ。だけどそれだけじゃダメだ。今一番に考えるべきなのはこの事態を何とかすることだ。ルーティと話してて俺ようやくそのことに気がついた。
スタン君はそれで納得できるのだな。
Fucking Woodrow's so goddamn cool. His voice, and he's just like, have you finished sorting out your thoughts? Like, I don't even necessarily know what that means, Woodrow, but goddamn, you sound cool saying it.
もちろん今だって思うことはあります。でも今は何より自分がマスターであることの責任を果たさなくちゃって思います。
そうですね。スタンさんの言うことに私も賛成ですわ。
ソーディアンマスターだけじゃねえぜ。俺様たちも忘れんなよ。
How could we forget about you, Kongman?
もちろん
What's he wearing around his
こ
neck,
こにいる
by
全
the
員
way?
大切な仲間だよ。だからみんなで力を合わせてこんな戦い何としても終わらせよう。
はい。
The medallion, it looks like.
Well, it's
Almost
like
Buddhist-
it's the
it's like
prayer
Buddhist
beads, right? But there's
Yeah,
also
prayer
some
beads.
like I don't know if it's a medal or something like this is my first grade, I beat the shit out of everyone medal. You know, like it's got to be something like that, right? Like
Weird
you
medal
know,
to have.
a young wrestling or you know some type of medal, that type of thing. Also, I can't remember what his name is, but dude on the screen is just
It's like Riker or something.
yeah, is just like he is just
Raker?
straight up anime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight up anime.
Super anime. He
皆さん
went from sprite to
準備はよろ
straight
しい
up
ですか？
anime.
Right?
もちろん
レバー発進するぞ。メインエンジン点火。
Kinka!
メインエンジン点火。
ラディスロー浮上。
Nice. Do it, baby.
Anime?
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Oh, it's already time? I don't know why, but I remember walking on this lattice being so like that is imprinted on my brain so much.
I mean, we might not be. That might be happening soon. Fucking Draconis. Fuck you, Draconis.
I'm sure that.
Wait, how did they get Draconis? Didn't they crash Draconis?
I don't know.
Well, there you go, Jay. We're gonna land, and now we're gonna have to walk on the thing.
Yeah. Like I don't know why like that is imprinted in my memory so hard. Like the I guess just the for the PlayStation 1 the parallaxing of you walking and then seeing the earth below.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that sounds like really cool. Hold up, though. That was, I don't know if it was the Draconis, but it was basically Draconis, right?
Sure.
But part of our issue previously with us attacking the place with Draconis is Draconis couldn't go that high. The altitude was a problem.
Is that why it stalled?
I think that was part of why it stalled. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be super wrong.
Maybe it's been a while.
Ooh, also Mary's showing some skin over there. My goodness. Look, let's be honest, like, Mary is the babe of the group. Fuck off. Like, Mary's fucking... She is a self-assured, older woman who knows what she's about. She's got it. And she also doesn't have Elia's overly annoying voice.
ちょっと大丈夫なの？
残存エネルギーの大半を使い防御シールドを展開している。
しばらくは持ちこたえられるでしょう。
If I had to pick a waifu from Tales of Destiny Director's Cut, it would absolutely be Mary. Absolutely. Rudy is up there, but it would absolutely be Mary.
しばらくね。
実は守護竜の他にもう一つ
See, we got confirmation, right? That's a 3-0. Big wins. Let's go. Mary all the way. That's why. That's a good point. That's why Mary is actually married, and the other three
Oh
are
my
not.
god. If really, really, I swear to God, if that's really why she is called Mary.
Well, no, that's not why she's called Mary, but
Like the developers of the game.
that would be funny. That would be quite funny, actually.
マイクロフトの映像
But I mean that does make sense, right? Like Mary is it to, at least to like you and I, right? Like I don't know that I can speak for Viv in this situation, but like at our age, we see Mary and we're like, that is a stable woman who knows what she's about. She's adult. I ain't gotta worry about her. She's got this, right? Whereas like Chelsea, not a fucking chance in hell. Delia, not really, right? And Rudy is a bit too much of like a she is a bit too on the daring side for me to be like no.
I think that was about as well worded as it could be.
Mary
Yeah.
all the way, right? Like Rudy might stab me and steal my shit in the middle of the night, right? Like
ライクロフトの周りが何かで
But that's actually a very good point. Like Mary is the married one, so it makes sense that she appeals to the more stable people.
鏡面バリアが全面に展開されている。
A
これに
mirror
正面から当
barrier.
たって突破することはほぼ不可能だ。
They making us jump through hoops, my man.
仮に守護竜がおらなんでも厳しかったということじゃの。
Oh, okay, so that's not Draconis. It just looks exactly like Draconis. It's the Guardian Dragon.
バカな。ヒューはなぜここまでできるのだ。空中都市や先の天地戦争のことをなぜこうも熟知している。
That's a really good question, Dimlos. How does he know that much?
情報の隠蔽が完全でなかったとはいえ、あまりにも詳しすぎるわね。文献を紐解いただけの知識とはとても思えないわ。
Okay, are y'all gonna like tell us at the last fucking minute that there's like another Swordian that he got all this fucking information from? Because if y'all do that, I'm gonna fucking rip y'all a new one.
そんなことをしてるか。
Fuck off! Oh my
ヒューは
god!
何を知っていようと何をやっていようと負けられるか。
My goodness.
何か手はないんですかリトラ。
現在入手できる情報をすべて分析し、
Ay, 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 ay,
可
ay,
能
ay,
な
ay,
限り
ay.
の作戦案を検討した。一つ、
The countermeasure is gonna be your thing, is walking across the fucking ground and attacking it from below.
詳しい話を聞かせてほし
Ay.
い。いいだろう。まず私の方でこれからすぐに鏡面バリアの中和装置を製作する。
Okay.
装置の完成を待つ間、諸君には各地の空中都市を攻略してもらいたい。
What? There are other aerial cities?
レイノルズ、現在の状況。現在確認できる空中都市は
Oh, okay, here we go. We've now got 7 dungeons, I'm assuming. Well, maybe not
I don't
dungeons.
remember that doesn't sound familiar.
There are 7 aerial cities that we have to take over.
ここから一番近くにあるイグナシーへ向かってほしい。
Okay, okay.
イグナシーには空中都市同士を結ぶ転送装置のターミナルがある。故に真っ先にここを抑え、各都市への経路を開く。
Huh.
そのイグナシーから直接ダイクロフトへは。
ダイクロフトにも装置の端末はあるが、おそらく機能していない。期待はできん。
So, vague reason as to why X doesn't work. Sure, fair enough.
次に
Quintessentially
イグナシーの
JRPG.
転送装置を用いてアンスズーンへ向かう。アンスズーンを攻略した後は外角大地に
Two
出て
spaces between going out.
Ignatius is very close to Ignatus, which is Woodrow's sword. Deimos is pretty close to Dimlos. Claudius is not really close to Clemente or Atwhite or
Chatelier.
Chaltier.
Yeah, Chaltier.
But I mean, it's not super far away from like Clemente or Chaltier. What else we got?
のコントロール施設はクラウディスにある可能性が高い。
The control facility for the Guardian Dragon is at Claudius. So when we go to Claudius, we got to fight the Guardian Dragon. Gotcha.
ここで守護竜の動きを止め、ラディスローの安全を確保
This
する。
is different. I think this is way
あんな
different.
ものを放置してはラディスローの存続が危うくなる。クラウディスを攻略したら一旦イグナシーへ戻ってもらう。
Okay. I love how they're just giving us the full play-by-play of like, this is all of the things you're gonna go do. Right? This is the next like 10 hours of the game. Here you go. Head to Helraios via Rodion.
ヘルレイオスはかつて天上軍の技術研究施設だ
Used
っ
to
た
be a technological research facility for the Heavenly
こ
Host.
こにある設備を用いてイクティノスを直すのだ。
Okay.
Ignatos.
そんなこと
Oh
ができる
hey!
Oh
We gonna
shit!
fix 'em.
Nice!
Woodrow's like, my god, we can do that?
ソーディアンを用いて発動させる予定だ。
Okay.
装置の全出力を解放するためには
Oh,
イクティノスが
we
ぜひとも必要
not
だ。
only can we need to because otherwise
It's necessary.
最後はミックハイルだ。
Mikhail.
ここでも一度イグナシーへ戻り、今度は
Back
シソリア経由で
Ignacia.
向かってもらう。
Josiah?
Don't worry, our
浮遊クルーザーが残されて
skits
い
will
た
tell
は
us
ずね
exactly what we need to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, I'm getting like this big combination of like we're really starting to lean into like the classical big biblical names here, with like Mikhail and Josiah and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
さてはその浮遊クルーザーでダイクロフトへ乗り込むのじゃな。その通りだ。これで概要の説明を終わる。
wow, they just gave us a lot of information up front. A lot of like, okay, these are all the things you're gonna do. I wonder. It's here's the funny thing. Like, if I was like playing a game of D&D, for example, right? Like, the only time I would give you guys that type of setup is if I royally planned to fuck it up. Right? I would be like, here's the thing you need to do with this thing. Here's the thing that you need to do with this thing. You need this place so you can do these 2 other places. And then I'd be like, you need to go in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And then I'd give you all of that with the express intention of royally fucking it up and making you figure out how to get to each place and where you needed to go to first. Right? Like, but I get the feeling that they're just we're gonna get smooth sailing the whole fucking way. Well, not
I imagine.
smooth sailing
I
by video
imagine.
game standards, right? Like,
Yep.
I don't imagine we're gonna get to like Josiah, but for example, and suddenly Josiah just detonates and explodes, and we're like, whoops!
Oopsie doodles.
Ay,
困
ay,
難
ay.
な道のりになるがやってくれるかソーディアンチームの
Everyone of the Swordian team.
もちろん
Terrible group name.
可能性があるなら俺はそれにかけます。みんなだってそうだろ。
Ow.
I guess.
他に手がないならやるしかないんじゃない？
Yeah, I'm more with Rudy on this one, right? Like, if we don't have a different option, I guess that's the option, right?
改めて聞くまでもない。できる限りのことはいたします。
何としてもこの戦争を終わらせたい。他ならぬ私たちの手でやってやるぜ。
私も頑張ります。
よし、ならば作戦開始だ。まずは最初の目的地イグナシーへ向け出撃せよ。
Ignacia.
了解。
Yokai.
とにかく守護竜を止めないとな。
ああ、その通りだ。まずはラディスローの外に出
Okay,
る。
okay, okay, okay.
我らが入ってきた入り口がそのまま使える。
外へ出たらイグナッシーってところに行けばいいのよね。
そうよ。とにかくまずは外に出ましょう。
あのレイノルズという男。
I'm scared. Can someone talk about Reynolds and the fact that he's just hanging out? Also, Riker
gets
can
his
just
own
like
car.
jump into the fucking Swordian conversations.
ラディスローは宝の山に見えるでしょうしね。夢中になるのもわかるわ。
いい人材を連れてきてくれた。感謝する。あの男は勝手についてきた
Oh,
だけだぞ。
even in this setting, though, Riker looks way more typical anime than everyone else does. Right? Like,
リトラーさんの姿って
everyone else looks a little wild. He looks almost like, and this isn't an insult, but he almost looks a little plain in his design because he looks so basic anime.
誰だ
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, he does. He look basic.
スケルスケル
これで分かったかな。
スカースカスカ
I'll say that again, not an insult or anything like that, but what I would say from a description standpoint is it looks like an artist got hired to design all of the other to do the art for all the other characters.
Main character.
And then they farmed him off to someone else, like, who was not the. You like the basic look? I think it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like how he looks. I think he looks good, but compared to the other characters, his design is super understated. You know?
ラディスローへ入ってきた入り口から外角に出られる。
I guess here's another kind of like comparison, right? Like, even though this game came out in 08, right? Okay.
One more time?
This game came out in 08, right?
Correct.
When did the original
97, 98?
Oh, really? That late?
Hail of Destiny release.
Okay, so what I was going to say, the comparison that I was going to say is that
97.
the character design for most of the main characters feels very 90s, right? Feels very that kind of
90s.
era because it is the 90s, right? I would almost go out to venture and say I bet in the original game Riker rather doesn't have artwork, I would bet, because they feel very 90s and he actually feels kind of like mid to late 2000s. He actually feels kind of like I would see him in maybe like one of the Gundam-ish style, like not like one of the flashier ones, but one of the more like mellow ones, or one of the like mecha-in styled like Code Geass or whatever, those types of things, right?
Yes.
Like
Or
he
Geass.
has that more kind of like mellow art style going on. Anyways, before I sit in the same
aside
place.
from the release date, I thought it would be worth noting. Complete in box price for the original Tales of Destiny for PlayStation 1 is currently sitting at $232.
That's not bad.
They're good.
I mean,
Pretty good.
that's not bad in like the concept of that. That is a relatively valuable game.
みんなに言っておくことがあった。
You know?
Yeah.
無重量エレベ
That's
ータ
a
ーを稼
higher
働さ
end
せた。
collectible.
Yeah. The weightless elevator. What?
地上と行き来するための装置だ。
Oh, okay, gotcha.
使える。
エレベーターの出入り口はダリルシェイドにつながっているよ。
わかりまし
They
た。
actually came out on December of 97. So when I was like 97, 98, that was actually very, very correct.
Fair enough.
外角上を歩いてイグナシーへ向かうのだ。イグナシーからアンセズーンへ行き、アンセズーンからクラウディスに入って、守護竜を
That
止める。
seems crazy, right? Because that means this remake came out a decade later.
Look at this. That's right. Like, and it's you got to think about like
Really?
how long it takes for the development cycle. Even back then, right? Like the development cycle tends to be longer now by a year or two than it used to be. But even back then, it still used to be like 2 to 3 years, right? So thinking like when the original Tales of Destiny launched, there was only like 6 or 7 years, probably less time, when they made the decision that they were going to do a remake of it in this fashion, and then they did it, right? Like that's really quick. That's a really quick turnaround. Also, yes, women are
我々
amazing.
があれだけ言っても聞かなかったのに、ルーティと話しただけで変わるとは。
スタンさんの気持ちのことね。
己の無力さを再
Part
現
of
でき
the
た。
part of the reason why like I have this very firm concept of where their art style comes from, or the era that their art style comes from, is
そうか。
their faces look very like extravagant, and they have the long flowing hair on almost all of the characters. But it's also that unlike more modern anime or RPG art, almost none of the women in their portraits are overly detailed or buxom or sexual, right? Like, take Atwhite, who obviously in her design is intended to be an attractive, good-looking woman, right?
Modestly dressed.
But like, even with the modesty, like, she has big patches of skin showing, but it's not overly sexualized, right? Like, nothing about her is overly sexy. She looks good, but nothing is like plunging cleavage line or bouncing boobs or anything like that, right? Like even take Rudy. Rudy is showing a shit ton of skin, right? Like, obviously skimpily
I
clad.
didn't even notice
これで
Atwhite's
本当に持
like
ちこたえられるのか。
我らに時間の猶予はないということだ。
skin there under her
そう
collar.
だな。
Yep.
早く目的地へ行こう。
Right? Like, that's the thing is they are designed, they can show skin, but it doesn't have to be overly sexualized. Not that, don't get me wrong, I'm not like anti-sexualization or anything like that. Oh god, I hate his overworld.
I'm more anti-sexualized than I am about hyper-sexualizing. If I had to, like, if I'm leaning one way or another. Also, look at the background of this play.
Yeah, it
in
looks
the,
cool.
in the combat.
Yep. Alright, fuck this. I'm off the ground. Whatever I can be.
R2, man. You hit R2. That's what you do. And now I'm behind the UI again, Jeremy.
Welcome to your life.
I'm higher.
Higher and higher.
Just say.
Okay, we got a couple things we need to do. First off,
Yeah. Oh wait, what is our party level? We might be able to make new gear.
we should definitely check that. So first off, I want to do that, so we are no longer on Ston, because I hate Ston's, like, Ston's overworld model is bad. A good half of the party's overworld models are bad. Like, straight up. That is one... I have absolutely adored the art style and the different directions that they have taken on different types of things, etc., etc. I do think the 3D models on the world map are cool, and some of them are cute. Some of them are neat. Some of them are god awful, and Stan looks like a fucking alien. Look at it. Stan looks like a fucking alien. Look, he looks like a weird alien boy. That dude ain't right. Anyways, we do this.
最初に見た時から思ってたんだけどさ、あんたその髪邪魔じゃないの？
That boy ain't
じゃ
right.
ないからな。
That boy ain't right.
That's the takeaway from
That's
tonight.
how
That
you
boy
call it.
ain't right.
羊が仲間だと思って寄ってくるとか？
よくわかったな。
え、本当にそうだとは思わなかった。
スタンさんの髪もだけどリムロスも長かったわよね。
へえ、そうなのか？
似た者同士か。さすがソーディアンとマスターね。
我は羊を飼うために髪を伸ばしていたわけではないぞ。
Kongman's daily routine. That's a... He lifted.
よし、腕立て終わり。
I feel like Kongman could just like... Just...
Fucking hard.
That is really cool, by the way. Showing the movement.
あとはスクワットをやってそれをセン
That is
歩
awesome.
きながらやって。
I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Kongman doing just like these scenarios, I'm pretty sure he could just take Chelsea or Rudy and just do curls with them. Right? Like, he is so massive, it's crazy. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing the thing, Jay.
I guess I was wrong. So
Jay wrong? We can't do,
I actually looked up. Yeah. What?
can't
oh,
do
is that
any
my
of
new-
your silver knuckle stuff yet.
What was it? Venom? I think I was looking at Venom or something.
Can't do diamond or gold yet.
The Venom one was all looking at.
Hey, we can do the Venom one.
The Venom on my Hanum.
Okay, what do you got currently? You got... Alright, this is 120 and it's 4 to 7.
So that's 5 average.
120, 4 to 7,
That's 6
4
average.
to 8, and then 132. And higher accuracy and higher crit, so...
And I think a
Nice.
chance to poison. Oh, paralyze.
Paralyze. And a
Better.
chance to steal an item.
What the fuck is this weapon?
I don't know. We're doing it, though. We're doing it live. Kaiser Knuckle. Oh, yeah. Builds the blast gauge upon defeating enemies. That's cool. Weaker.
Ugh. Oh no. At least the CC doesn't change.
Yeah, CC
but-
doesn't drop, so that's good. Alright then. Equip the Venom. Okay. Are you happy with 4 to 8? You were 4 to 7. Are you happy leaving it variable, or do you want to lock in the 6?
So if I lock it, I can lock it in at 6 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock it in at 6. I want to play with that. I want to see if locking it at 6 feels good.
Your revival shot is 4. You've got 2 3s, and then everything else is 2s. So you should
I'm
be
fine.
able to weave in a couple things.
Yeah. The
I don't
it's
know who
the
has the
thing
fucking...
that looks like a kind of like a cake server.
What?
It's like a cake stand. That.
Are you telling me?
Or like a goblet.
Are you telling me that you are remembering the accessories by their picture rather than their name?
Look, when you're ADHD, you have to like.
I guess you gotta give what your brain takes you, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because I have not been looking at the pictures at all. I've just been looking at the names. My goodness. Okay, let's get that upgraded a bit.
Oh, it's not bad. That's cheap.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not cheap. That's not cheap at all. Let's wait on that.
We're gonna wait on that just because I don't know what else we might need to use some stuff for. So, can we upgrade me any? No.
Said
Oh, Strike Eagle, I think is what I was going for.
No.
Right? Yeah, I'm on the Silver Bow. I think I was trying to go for Strike Eagle. Reduce foe evasion, removes debuffs while charging.
Eight. It's a 5 average.
So this is what I'm currently using as
It's
the
a
Silver
6
Bow.
average. Yeah.
And so I will lose some CC, but I will gain quite a bit of, like, offensive capability. So,
Yeah.
I'll take it. That's... Yeah, right. Let's get...
Helium.
Let's get Philia in instead of Mary. I feel like Philia is a bit more of a
And
balanced
we don't have
party.
like a caster. Though I gotta say, casters are usually filling the role of like range damage.
Which is
But
what
Chelsea
I'm
kinda
also
has
doing.
that on lockdown.
Yeah, I got a lot of range damage. I got that shit. Exceed. Aizo.
Rise.
There we go. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, let's take the time to look at our fucking gear as well. Oh, yep, it's time. The time is nigh.
Bigger numbers.
It's all you care about is bigger numbers?
There's a bit larger numbers. Yeah, give me the rampart.
Okay, Rampart it is.
Give me,
Resist shot.
I don't know what that means.
Bow. Like ranged physical.
Oh, the arrow.
Yeah, arrow is
Okay.
shot. Yeah. So, okay.
And decrease stun from physical attack. That's cool. Woo! Look at that gold plate.
plate.
It's worse. It has more evade though.
Yeah. There's no special effects though. That's
weird.
That's-
It's worse.
not
It's like-
tasty.
Objectively worse.
Ugh.
Why would we spend fucking?
Because it's
resources
a
on doing that?
stepping stone towards the next thing. You know? Okay, no prism cloaks, no silver robe, no prism robe, silver cloak, no spirit. Schlattfield.
Worse. It's all worse.
We haven't done his in a while, apparently. We haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't been using Ston in a very long time, in fairness.
Yeah. Platinum. Diamond.
Dragon armor.
Dragon armor. So we are out of perp.
Yeah. We derping.
Well, we weren't derping at the wedding because there's a lot of perping going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It's-
all had perp ties, perp squares.
I
all
mean,
the
I guess
bridesmaids
you
were
could
perp
say
dresses.
that.
I'm sorry. Was it Lilac.
It was lilac. It was definitely lilac.
All right. If you aren't lilacking, you lie slacking.
Okay. Yeah, you can just not. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Quality of life. Games. If you have stat up options for items, when I go to use the stat up item, show me what the stats are. So I don't have to go to a different menu to figure that out and then go back to the item menu and use it and then potentially forget in between the two menus who I'm actually using it on, etc., etc.
They did that in Arise. They had the current value in Arise.
I use this, and right now it should tell me what each of these characters' defense stats is. Done.
It's about to go up to...
Alright, what do we got? We got... defenses.
Do you want me to, like, grab everybody's... Here, I'll do you a favor, buddy. Go to the stats.
No, we got this. I'm just, I wanted to customize real quick. We've been on the PlayStation 1 stuff for a while. I want to see the regular stuff again. It's been a bit. Okay, so status.
All right, hold that. Hold it.
I mean, I'm just gonna.
Okay, got her. Next one.
I love the enthusiasm, but it's not gonna work.
Come on.
Wow, you have way more fucking physical defense than me.
Shit, I can't have multiple.
Like, don't do it. It don't matter. Okay. I'm going to claim the physical defense item.
Oh. Your HP changed.
What the fuck?
Did you see that?
I did.
That altered your HP value. I mean, which is good. You have shit HP. You would think that was vitality, right?
Yeah. I guess. It's definitely a little strange.
Magic attack. That I think that would go to Rudy, so her heals are
I'll put
better.
magic defense on you.
Oh, I'll take it.
Assuming that you're kind of trash there. I am going to.
Are you invested in like CC on crit?
I am absolutely going to steal crit because if I remember looking, so 512, 225, 390, 358, 299, 396, 308.
Stack it.
Chelsea is absolutely the crit character in this fucking game. Like,
load her up.
Stupidly high compared to everyone else. I don't know if that's just like the equipment that I'm wearing or what. I don't know what my issue is I don't know what accuracy does necessarily here.
You don't miss, right?
382. You got low accuracy. Let's get you some more accuracy.
Okay. Red chamomile.
And then magic attack, I would say either on Rudy because
Rudy
Rudy's
basically
always gonna be there, or Philia, right? Like,
yeah.
So we have
magic
the concept,
attack is going to mean bigger heals.
Don't know that. I assume.
Then what does it calculate off of? It's got to calculate
it's just
off of something.
it might just be straight percentages. Like this heal does 40% of your HP, or this heal does 30% of everyone's HP.
Oh, do you want to go read her heals?
I mean, we can. I have no idea. 20%.
It is percentage. It is percentage. You're right. It's
40%.
percentage.
30%. So, but here's the thing. I don't know. It could be that it just tells you the percentage here, but there's also a bonus stacked on from your magic attack. But even if it isn't, she still obviously has magical attacks, right? That she is using outside of that.
Here's the thing. If we're going to use Philia, I think I'd rather give it to her because that's like her thing, you know?
Yeah. Agreed, right? Like, so that's my situation of like, if we are going to generally... So here's the thing. I do think we'll probably swap out characters, so sometimes this isn't going to be maximized, right. But I think my preferred party is, generally speaking, is Rudy, because a healer, right?
Yep.
Philia, because awesome magic damage. You on whoever you want to play. Me on whoever I want to play. Right? So, like, in that situation, I think most often Philia is a part of the optimal party in my mind, right?
Just
so,
throw
like,
that out there. These stat up items, not necessary for us to beat the game. We're gonna do it, even if we had none.
Not even close.
So,
to necessary.
Like, we don't have to be super anal enough.
Nowhere close.
He says,
oh my god! Look at this!
Ones.
Look at this! We say not even close, but we are insistent that Ston is not allowed to be played.
So, no, go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
I was gonna say not allowed to be played unless basically I feel like we're getting to the point to where if there are stat up items that aren't red, he is on the bench.
So what I was gonna say, this is a completely different topic. This looks like shit compared to the PlayStation 1 version because you can't see the ground.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, well, all right.
I mean, you can't if I do that.
It's just trees. Like, that totally doesn't give the effect. Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to say, get me a screen grab, dude. I want to see this. I want to see what you're talking about because I have no memory. Consistent. Look. I aim for one thing and one thing only, Viv. To annoy Jay. Oh, hey, these guys in the air are weak to bludgeoning. Looks like you're looking into a bowl of whipped cream. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Beat the shit out of those guys.
History.
Jay, there's a fucking rock up here.
And?
That means there's gotta be some sort of game up here.
Is that what that means?
It totally means that.
Oh yeah, this is good. I wonder how often I'm gonna steal. What was the credentials for being able to steal? It's on crit?
On crit. You do not have very high crit.
So what I need to do is just hit a bunch. This is the best opportunity for the best. He's paralyzed. I venomed him.
Nice. Hell yeah. Ooh, Woodrow learned something. Very nice.
All right, Jeremy. Just here you go. You're gonna have to go to Discord. But this is a timestamp of just what it looks like.
You know, I'm gonna have to go to
the rock lattice. Do what?
Why are you sending me to Discord?
Where do you want me to put it?
Put it in the chat.
So the people at YouTube are gonna. All right, Prince Boo 21. Here's some coverage.
Look, I don't care if they can click it. I care if I can click it.
Oh crap! There was something we needed to. Whoa! Isn't that cool? Before we could actually see the aerosphere from below, but now we
you
can see
can
the
actually
Earth from
see
above.
areas.
Isn't that awesome. But anyway,
on the
there's
map
one of the
that
craters
is-
that was
visited
blasted in the
underneath
see?
you.
So I
Oh, no,
absolutely
we're over
that
the
is
desert right
that
now.
is
What am
cool.
I talking
That
about?
is
That's
cool.
You see it like
That's the
you're
desert,
on the
I
lattice
think.
as it's rotating
actually-
around the planet,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking cool.
That is neat. Absolutely, that is neat. Definitely agreed. I got nothing. I cannot disagree with you on that. That is cooler than the current version where we're just kind of like, don't get me wrong, this is okay.
Like, it's not rotating. It's not moving.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest problem. I think if
It's just trees.
it's just trees. If we were seeing the world pass by beneath us,
like we could start pointing at towns.
that would be amazing. Absolutely. That would be phenomenal. Okay, here we go.
Pick it and see if it says minigame start. Nope. No minigame. You don't have to do this.
Shut up.
Wow, Jeremy.
You don't know
Did
my
I just
life.
get pow hammered? Oh no, I'm getting pow hammered. Why am I being... Go pow hammer me, bro.
Don't pow hammer me, bro. I'm sure they're gonna acquiesce to your request there. Okay.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Oh, he
six.
resists arrows. I totally read that wrong. I thought he was weak to arrows. My bad. Get up there.
Yeah. 6cc, like guaranteed every time is absolutely workable. Because the higher end costing things that aren't like spells or heals are like 3, so you can at least link 2 together, along with some punchies.
Along with some more punching.
More punching.
Suck it.
Resist.
Well, you know.
We need to get you a weapon that like does shit on crit.
I mean, I'll look for one.
I need those.
Oh shit. The time is now. Let's check this treasure chest.
Hey,
40
blue
lenses.
right.
Woo. All right. We're going there. That's where we're going next. Super excited about it, but that is going to have to be on the next video. If you are watching on Twitch, stick around. We are going to keep playing. If you are watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Tales of Destiny Director's Cut. Goodbye, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.